What's it, Belle? Belle. Belle, 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 Belle. Ding, ding. Ding. Bing, bing.
Ring it, ring it.
Ring it, ring it. Ring
Ring
it,
it.
ring it.
Ring it.
Hit it. Yay! How we go? 2, 3, go! Yay! Frankenstein. Oh, I need to go around the corner to get my finger. Frankenstein finger. I'm like a football. Oh, see my finger. Look, see? You see? Oh, oh, thank you. All better. So I went to the hospital and they have taken the cast off, which is amazing. Look, we've got a wee arrow. Don't know if you can see the wee arrow on my hand to point towards my finger. Cut this finger open, not the others. And I've got like a wee sledge thing, shield, holding it. And this they said can come off like tomorrow, but saying that it's peeling off already. And I can't rotate my hand. I can finally give my hand a wash. I'm so happy. Yay! Ow. Tea time! Jiggle. Shut up. Supper time! Yeah! Hello, so it has been a couple hours later, it's night time. This is getting really sore. Though I forgot to mention that the hospital said that the tumour isn't cancerous in my finger. Hey! So I'm on the road to recovery. And I'm just gonna put it here. Tonight we had the Scottish debate, which I completely forgot yesterday when I was asking people what I should talk about. So I'm going to talk about this and then I'll overlap the other stuff till tomorrow, because I'm going to do nothing tomorrow. The Scottish debate for independence or for staying with the UK. Now this is something I'm not going to personally talk about my views on it, because I'm quite private when it comes to politics. I've always been like that. And I just don't like arguing with other people about politics because it's completely objective. So I don't get the point of arguing with people on something that they are equally passionate about. Just, I'm quite laid back that way. Just, hey, great, excellent. As long as you vote, as long as you want to have your say, excellent, that's fine. There you go. So the debate tonight, so for anyone who doesn't know what's happening, Scotland is going to have a referendum in September about whether we want to be an independent country or not. Now, we are a separate country. The UK is made up of countries. It's made up of Scotland, it's made up of England, it's Wales and Northern Ireland. Southern Ireland isn't a part of the UK. And so we are our own country, but we have a Scottish government, and then we have a government kind of on top of that, that is in Westminster in London. So we would want to be completely independent, so we don't have any of the members of the Westminster government debating on what our budget should be. That would be completely our say. And the main reason for things like that is because when Scotland vote, or Ireland, Northern Ireland vote, or Wales vote for a political party, sometimes because there's not the same amount of people who live in the country compared to England, is we don't really get our majority party in government. So say last time when we voted, the majority of Scotland voted for Labour, or yeah, I think it was a majority vote for Labour. I'm sorry if that is incorrect, but it wasn't Labour who then got into power. So because of that, it's not necessarily as in a bad thing, as in it's not being fixed, but it's just not fair. I would like that if we don't go independent, that is sorted out quickly. There's a different way of doing it. I have no idea how they would change the voting system, but it's been like that quite consistently for quite a while. So people don't like that, because obviously when you vote for a party, you would like them to be in, and not to kind of almost have your vote as a token vote, because you know that a bigger country is probably going to have that bigger say, and that bigger country has more of a skew towards another certain party. So So there were two people, Alex Salmond and Alistair Darling. So for the pro and for the kind of con of independence, and there's good and bad points to both arguments. I really hoped that the debate was going to be a little bit more factual and a little bit more, yes, this is going to happen if we do this, we propose this, and no, we aren't going to do this, this is what we propose. It wasn't that at all. They both were acting like children on both sides. They were getting questions from each other, they were getting questions from the audience, and they weren't really answering them. They were just kind of like saying their party spiel, like their catchphrases and stuff over and over again. I was getting quite heated in a couple of places where the audience were actually shouting like, answer the question, because they were just not doing it, again on both sides. It left me maybe a wee bit more, well, not probably more confused, because I kind of knew those things, that they were the things I was hoping that they would be addressing, and by not addressing them I was just like, oh great, that's a waste of a while. I think it was like 2 hours, an hour and a half. Could have painted my toenails and had the exact same information in my head, which is not really any definite information. So yeah, like most things political, they both say they have the exact same facts and they spin them to their sides of the story. So everyone believes in their view is correct, where actually it might be the way it's just worded is different. So I don't really know, to be honest, who's correct on quite important things like obviously in Scotland we have free education and like free prescriptions and things like that, so free medication and things. So the little things like that, would we keep them, would we not keep them, and our pensions and things like that. So yeah, so it was annoying. They were acting like children. To be honest, it was getting it was just a mess. It was like a stramash. I suppose that's the only way I could think of it. Stramash could be my Scottish word of the day. Yes, stramash is like a mess. Like, when I go to say Scottish words, the only way you can describe them is usually using another Scots. So I was going to say a rammy, but that wouldn't help. Like, a stramash would be like just a mess, like a cacophony of like sound and like a fight, or like just everything happening, just whoa, it's just a stramash. And it was getting like that, like they were talking over each other and the audience were shouting. It was just like, this is ridiculous. So yes, it didn't really clarify many things. Stupidly thought it would. But yes, let me know below what you think about the Scottish independence, whether you're Scots, whether you're from the UK, whether you're from around the world, whether you're just looking in and saying, why not? Like, and don't just say yes or no. Say kind of why. If you want to, like, say I'm keeping my views quite personal, so it would be cheeky to ask you to put your views. If you do want to comment like why you think you want it to be, that way. If you're like from Germany or America or Australia or anything, and you go, yeah, I want them to be independent just to see what happens, just to see if they crumble and fall into the ocean, or, well, the sea. I suppose the ocean. No, the sea. Or whether, no, I think I just want you to be the UK because I'm scared about exports and imports and blah 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 blah. Let me know. And also, if you're Spanish or Catalan, let me know, because obviously you're going through the exact same thing this year. And it was really interesting when I was staying in Barcelona, because you seemed more publicly passionate about whether, and it's probably because you are more of a separate identity. I know we are separate countries, but we're not fighting between the Scotland and English. I think a lot of people are thinking that it's supposed to be fighting about whether Scotland or the UK. It shouldn't really be a fight anyway. Where in Spain it is more Spanish and Catalan. It really is a us and them, and they have more of a language boundary, because we don't have, like, we're not a majority of a Gaelic speaking country. We are majority English. So it's not like we're like, oh, we're Gaelic, you're English, we're this, you're that, like. So it's quite interesting. So if anyone's from Spain or Catalan, please write below like what you're going through just now and what your views are maybe on Scotland, because it's fascinating. And again, I wanted them to go independent because I wanted to see what happens. So that was my view on the Spanish Catalan independence debate. So yeah. So thank you all so much for watching. Again, comment below if you're doing VEDA so I can watch your videos. I love you all and thank you. I'm going to have some sleep and painkillers. Love you. Bye. Mwah!